You seem like a mama's boy. Also, I don't like your sister.
What?
Oh yeah, this is way in the past, but my ex was a mama's boy. You seem like a mama's boy. Also, I don't like your sister.
What? This happened only a week after I started dating my girlfriend, Maria Ichinose, in my 3rd year of university. I realized I hadn't told her about my family, so I told her while we were talking in this cafe.
Your mom's a single mom, right? You just said so.
It seems like she has prejudices against single mom households. Her eyes were filled with disgust. She is, but that doesn't make me a mama's boy. And what do you mean, sister? I don't have any sisters.
Ugh. I don't want to hear any excuses. People always make excuses when they're caught. But I'm glad I found this out early. Anyways, sorry, let's break up. I can't be with a mama's boy from a single mom household.
What the hell? I thought this, but didn't have time to say it. She didn't pay for her drink and left. Was it fortunate that I found out this quickly that our values don't align? After only 1 week of dating, we had broken up. The following day started off like any other day, even though Maria and I had broken up. I, Toru Yagashita, 25, was about to head to work.
I'm leaving. Don't forget to lock up. See you.
See you. Be careful, Mom. My mom, who had raised me on her own, left for work first. My dad passed away from an illness when I was a baby. All I knew was his smiling face in photos. My mom had already been working as a notary public, so she kept working full-time as she kept the house together. I'm leaving too. See ya, Dad.
Morning, Mr. Yakshita. After I started taking that medicine, I stopped waking up in the middle of the night. I sleep well and feel great now.
I'm glad to hear that, but if you stop taking it suddenly, you might not be able to sleep again. So please, continue to take it as directed until your next appointment. I worked at a pharmacy. With scholarships, I graduated from a public university as a pharmacy major. It's been a little over a year since I started working as a pharmacist. I met Maria here because she has a terrible pollen allergy. She had asked me out, and we started dating. She seemed like a friendly, good person as a patient. Well, it just wasn't meant to be. 3 years passed since that encounter and breakup. I turned 28. I was still living a peaceful life. No, a very happy life as a pharmacist.
Welcome! Wait, Toru!
This is Yuzuki Shirasawa. She was a year older than me and worked at this flower shop. Now she was my beloved fiancée. A year after breaking up with Maria, my mom was hospitalized for appendicitis. I met Yuzuki when I went to buy flowers for my mom. After a year, we started dating. You're off in 15 minutes, right? Can I buy some flowers while I wait?
Of course! What flowers do you want? Today, I recommend the delphiniums.
15 minutes later, we left the store with the bouquet that Yuzuki had made. Yuzuki's flower shop and my pharmacy were close to each other, and the nearby hospital. For 6 months, whoever got off first would pick up the other, and we would head home together.
Whew! I worked a lot today. How was your day?
We naturally walked more slowly because we loved talking to each other. This was why I stopped taking my bicycle to work. How about you? How was your day? Yuzuki paused after I asked.
I was waiting for you to ask. Ta-da!
Huh? An inn?
Yes? My dad won it during a raffle near the station. A hot spring vacation, 1 night, 2 days.
Oh, nice. Your dad has great luck. Yuzuki and I have been dating a year. Both of us worked within 20 minutes of our family homes, so we knew each other's families. I knew her father well.
Right? I was wondering if you and your mom would like to come.
Us?
Yes. Apparently you can book any time in July and it's up to 6 people. My little brothers aren't going.
I was an only child, but Yuzuki had 2 younger brothers. Her family was close, but the 2 of them were already grown up. If it's next month, I can still request PTO. I think my mom can go, but Are you sure? My mom was an independent contractor with her own office, so it was easy for her to make time.
Of course! My parents suggested it. Yay! Vacation!
Yuzuki held her phone in both hands and smiled. I smiled too. We made plans to talk about the plan over the phone at night and hurried home.
We're here! Hot spring vacation!
Wee! A month later, it was finally the day. Yuzuki, her parents, my mom, and I went to the hot spring village.
Here, you too, Toru.
You have so much energy. This was the first time the 5 of us were on a trip together. Since there was time until our check-in, we put our stuff in lockers and went to shop around.
Oh, this t-shirt is nice. You can wear it casually and it's cute. The animals in Hot Spring series. There's a dog, cat, rabbit, lion, and dragon one. Let's each buy one. Who will wear which one? That's a tough question. Yuzuki, can you guess? Leave it to me. Dad is the dog, Mom is the cat, you are the lion, I'm the dragon, and Toru is the rabbit. Correct.
She is? After we shopped a bunch, we scheduled the gifts to be delivered and went to the footbath.
Is this okay? If we're splitting up, shouldn't it be you and Yuzuki?
There were a lot more people than we thought, so there was no spot for the 5 of us to sit together. We decided to split up by family. I think she's just being thoughtful. We haven't gone on a family vacation in a while.
You're right. How many years has it been? 10 years? Maybe more?
Both of my parents were alive for our last family reunion. I was in elementary school.
I wish I could have taken you on more trips.
My mom's voice made my chest tighten. Let's go on a lot of trips from here on out. With Yuzuki, her dad, her mom, you, and me. Next time I'll pay for it. I get bonuses at work.
Thank you. You were so small. You've really grown up.
My mom's eyes crinkled into a smile. Was she thinking back to my childhood days? You can't treat me like a child forever. I have a proper job.
You do. You're a proper adult.
This time we were invited, but I had a lot of debts to repay to my mother. I reaffirmed that it was now my turn to pay her back.
I'm so excited. There are so many kinds.
After the footbath, we lined up to eat some oyaki. We all looked at the menu. Oyaki is a local delicacy of Nagano Prefecture. It's vegetables or beans wrapped in a thin pastry-like wrap. After turning it into a ball, it's grilled or steamed. There's mustard leaves, eggplant, miso, mushroom, fish roe with cheese, curry pork. They even have sausage.
I'm curious about the pumpkin and apple too. I'm not sure.
How about I do a savory one, you do a sweet one, and we share? We were getting excited talking about the food we could only eat here.
I finally get to sit. Ugh, my feet hurt.
I heard a familiar voice. I turned automatically and saw Maria. Next to her was someone I presumed to be her current boyfriend. They had just bought some oyaki and were about to eat it. At least we got to sit down. Here's your oyaki.
Thanks. Oh yeah, this is way in the past, but my ex was a mama's boy.
I was pretending not to see her so she wouldn't notice me, but my ears twitched at what she said. A mama's boy? Like he would go home in the middle of a date if he got a call from his mom?
Probably. His mom was a single mom.
That's it?
What do you mean? If you're dating someone, their family is important, isn't it? It's someone you might marry.
Even though I was trying not to care, I couldn't stop myself from feeling angry. I looked up to my mother who had raised me this well despite her tough circumstances. If you're gonna call that being a mama's boy, should children with single mothers not respect or admire their moms?
What is that? She's nasty.
We bought the oyaki. Let's go.
Toru, Toru!
Yuzuki shook my arm. I was brought back to reality. I realized Yuzuki was looking at me with concern. Yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing. nothing. Let's share the oyaki outside.
We left the shop and ate while walking. After walking around the area, we went to our inn. After the inn worker talked about the place and the meals, we looked around our room.
It's so big.
Everyone, the bath is so luxurious.
The view is great. We get to enjoy a lake view. How lovely. The flower arrangements are so detailed. I wonder if this was outsourced or it's the innkeeper.
The lobby and the hallways had intricate floral arrangements too. Want to go look together? How about we go to the tea room too?
I like that. You can look at the garden while you drink matcha, right? I'm in.
Right when we were about to head out, my mom's phone rang.
Oh, it's work. Can you guys head out first?
Okay, we'll just talk over the menu until you come.
Okay.
My mom was a notary public. Sometimes her calls lasted a while. We nodded at each other. I headed to the tea room in high spirits.
Wait, Toru?
Maria? We were standing in front of the tea room and talking when Maria and her boyfriend came. I didn't think we were staying in the same inn. My high spirits came crashing down. Do you know him, Maria?
Yeah, the mama's boy ex I just told you about. At first glance, he's normal, right? He's a pharmacist, so you'd think he has a high income and he was friendly, so I asked him out. Did your mom remarry? Is this your little sister?
Hey, stop it! Maria kept blabbering happily all on her own. I couldn't hold it in. I was about to say something when...
I'm his fiancée.
Yuzuki spoke first. It was a few words, but they were filled with anger.
I'm Yuzuki Shirasawa, Toru's fiancé. These are my parents, Toru's in-laws. Oh, I see. Sorry. Are you sure you want him? I think you'll suffer if you marry him. Are you talking about his upbringing? There's no problem then. He is a wonderful person. Are you serious? If you get married, you have to get along with his family too. No matter how nice they are, if they're cheek to cheek with their mom. You said something about mama's boys at the village, didn't you?
I gasped. Yuzuki had noticed that I was acting strange.
From what I heard, you made that judgment solely because he has a single mom. Yeah, but it's true, isn't it? Mothers show special affection for the sons they raised on their own, and the sons are the same. It becomes a symbiosis of, I love my son and I love my mom, and that continues after marriage. And the wife gets mistreated by the mother-in-law, and the husband takes mommy's side. I could never do a marriage like that.
I felt like I'd heard this before. She must be talking about stuff she saw on social media. I can't say that families like that don't exist. I'm sure they do.
So you get it.
But I'm not like that. I care about my mom, but I'm not dependent. I want to repay her, but I know that I can't do that by putting down my partner. That's a given.
Yes, exactly. Our families are close. We know Toru and his mother well. Both of them are very independent people.
They might be more independent than most families, actually. Ryoko is an independent contractor and works a bunch. Toru is saving up while paying back his scholarship loan.
He plans on buying us a home in the future. I said we should live with his mother, but he refused. What part of this is an extreme mama's boy behavior?
I was just trying to tell her the truth, but they had gone out of their way to voice their approval of us. I was filled with warmth.
But even if it's like that now, you don't know how it'll be, do you?
Maria, just stop. I'll let you call me a mama's boy, fine. But from what I'm hearing, you're insulting my mom with your random prejudices. My mom always cared for me. If you saw how much my mom gave to me, you wouldn't say these things. We only dated for a week. We were starting to get to know each other. But you didn't try to see my side. As soon as you found out I had a single mom, you broke up with me. Stop talking like you know anything. There weren't that many people around to begin with. It got quiet. Maria was shaking. The person next to her bowed his head. I sincerely apologize for my partner.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was Maria's boyfriend. He had been listening quietly and came to a conclusion. We dated for 6 months. I thought some things were a bit off. You would say things like people with blood type B were annoying and brazen, or that people who grew up in the countryside were narrow-minded.
It's all true. It's common knowledge.
What part of it is true? Have you ever spent any real time with people with blood type B, or people who grew up in the countryside? Same with the single mom thing. If you really interacted with people, you would know that people don't always fit those stereotypes. You've only looked at people with your biases and prejudices. Your thing about children with single moms being mama's boys is riddled with prejudice. Today cleared things up for me. I can't be with you. Let's break up.
Wait, why?
He bowed to us again and left. Maria ran after him. Later, my mom joined us, and we enjoyed our tea. We also enjoyed a fancy dinner in our room. We pretended the fight with Maria never happened, and talked about the wedding in 6 months and the trip we were taking now. We also talked about the latest happenings in the families.
What the hell? What the hell?
While we were enjoying our own conversation, a furious Maria was at the outdoor bath.
I can't believe he actually left.
After the incident in the tea room, Maria's boyfriend had quickly left. She was all alone. She thought she might as well enjoy the hot springs. She scrubbed her body harder than usual and got in the bath.
May I? I'm Ryoko Yakushita, Toru's mom. What?
My mom had reached out to Maria. She had told us she wanted to lounge in the bath and came before we did.
I went to the tea room a little later. I overheard the thing in the afternoon. Oh. So what? Are you here to complain in your son's place? It's the same with them, but I don't understand why you'd get so mad about common knowledge. I couldn't win the raffle, so I paid a lot of money to come to a nice place like this. Oh, really? I'm sorry about that. May I sit next to you?
My mom was calm. Maria nodded slightly, and they both sat in the bath. The hot spring was kept at a medium temperature, so you could stay in it for long periods. The night air felt nice.
What? You didn't come to complain to me? I just greeted you because I saw you. It'd be strange to pretend not to know you when I do, right? But you want to say something, don't you? If you heard what I said to your son. Oh? Do you want me to say more? Even though you were burned quite badly by everyone before this? That stuff was all nonsense. There's no way you wouldn't suffer in a single-parent household, is there? Normally you're poor, and if there are only 2 of you, you'd become codependent.
Maria was trying to get my mother to agree. My mom looked at the lake and thought about it.
If you say I'm codependent, maybe I am. About money, work, housework, I always thought about who would take my place if I got sick. Toru supported me and I got this far. But Toru is not dependent on me. I don't think I was this kind and sweet mother that he could be codependent with. Because I was a single parent, I didn't want him to grow up to be a bad person because of it. I was stricter than I needed to be. I probably made him sad a lot, but he never complained, and earlier he defended me. Like you said, there are patterns in society. Even if I'm being careful, maybe I seem dependent on Toru to an outsider. Because I was happy when I saw what happened today. Happy? Yes. Yuzuki and Yuzuki's parents got upset like Toru was their own family. Everyone loves him. I confirmed that Toru will be happy. After that, I didn't feel like getting angry anymore. So I'm not mad at you, and I don't resent you. Thank you for listening to an old lady talk. I hope you'll be happy too. Wait, what?
Even though she had the advantage, my mom gently corrected Maria and treated her like she was just young. My mom was graceful and beautiful. Was she really a single mom that was dependent on her son? My mom was so vastly different than the person she had imagined, she couldn't help but realize that her views were wrong. She felt a different anger than she had felt before the hot springs, and sunk her face into the water. After the vacation, our paths went in different directions. That night, Maria seemed to grasp something from my mother's words, or so it seemed, but she reverted back after the vacation was over. She found a man with a high income, average face, and who lived away from his parents, and she married him.
Wait, what do you mean the company went under? And you can't buy back our loans, so we have to live with your parents? I don't want to.
Due to her husband's sudden unemployment, they had to let go of their house and live with his parents. It was her worst nightmare. He could have reviewed their loan payments or found another job, but he didn't. Why? Her husband was an extreme mama's boy. After they all started living together, it was revealed that he had always wanted to live with his parents. On top of that, she had chosen a man with an average face because he looked like he wouldn't cheat, but he was a serial cheater.
What do you mean all your leads were busts?
Even though she wanted to get divorced, she had trusted her husband's big corporate job and fallen into a deep hole of credit card debt, so she couldn't do whatever she wanted. In addition to all that, her in-laws were mean people. They would nag at her every single day. On the other hand, we got married 6 months after the vacation. In our second year of marriage, we gave birth to Satsuki, our eldest daughter, and in our 4th year, Natsuki, our eldest son.
Yuzuki, congrats again. I brought a bunch of plush presents.
A month after she left the hospital, Yuzuki and Natsuki were getting settled in. We decided to host a small celebration at our house.
Thank you. It really is a bunch.
Anyway, come in. Her parents are already here, and the baby's inside. Satsuki, can you say hi to Grandma?
Welcome, Grandma. Aw, how cute are you? Grandma's gonna carry you, okay?
There are patterns in the world, but it's presumptuous to make judgments without getting to know the person in front of you. Hello, Miss Yagashita. We've already started.
Aw, Dad, you're too quick.
Satsuki, you're next to Daddy.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Mommy's hand too.
Then I realized, what's important in a family is whether you can love each other. That's all there is to it.
Aw, that's such a beautiful story. I love how she just calmly talked to her instead of getting angry. It was beautiful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see all you beautiful people next time. Bye-bye!